Well, we are managers of a Christmas tree lot for the season. We got dropped 145 trees this morning. It's going to be storming this evening, and we're about to make ourselves some Thanksgiving.
Hi.
Hello.
Happy Thanksgiving. Merry Christmas. We're here at the Christmas tree lot right now. And we just got a surprise delivery of 145 trees this morning. But we don't have any water to water them, so luckily we were able to cover them and leave them and try to enjoy our Thanksgiving day.
Yes. Hooray!
What?
Huh?
40 minutes?
For stuffing?
Hold on, that's not happening.
My dad's stuffing takes him like hours, so...
We can do stovetop directions.
Great.
In a large saucepan, melt butter, saute some vegetables, stir in my veggie broth. Why would I do 40-minute stuffing when I could do 5-minute stuffing? And don't judge us for our instant mashed potatoes. I didn't want to hand mash potatoes.
This is Tiny Bus Kitchen, not Executive Chef Kitchen.
That is true.
This is literally my childhood. I'm like not the cooking person, and there's this memory that Monica brings up all the time from when we were up in Chicago for a short period of time. And I tried to have dinner ready for her at home because she was at school, and I made her spaghetti and instant mashed potatoes.
I was very full.
It was a very carb-heavy meal.
Yeah. I typically try to get organic stuff when I do buy canned, which is like, I buy canned beans, and then like once a year I buy canned green beans to make green bean casserole. So it's not that often, but we're at the world's cheapest grocery store, which is kind of actually awesome.
Yeah, Food City is amazing.
Yeah, there's tons of Hispanic food, and like we've heard that their prepared food section is bomb, so we're gonna have to try that.
Do people do like regular style green beans in their green bean casserole?
I one time had green bean casserole where someone used fresh green beans, and I was like, what is this? It's not the same. You need them to be like soggy.
In no other
what
situation do you need canned green beans.
Right. You have to do
But
it like
I like the
this.
French style.
Yeah, I do too.
The first step of making green bean casserole is eating half of the fried onions out of this container and then continuing what you're doing.
Yeah, we might have a little snacky
Just
here.
try them. Make sure they still taste good. Ooh, give me that one. I want that one.
They're really good, but like on their own, after a while they get a little too salty for me.
They're so good. It's got to be like the most unhealthy thing for you, too. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay. I love how this is just me like taking things out of a can and assembling it, not really cooking, but whatever.
I wanted people to see like our Thanksgiving experience, like
Yeah.
what Thanksgiving could be like in a bus. I'm sure people really do go all out and like make regular Thanksgiving, but
Yeah, I was watching some bus people's Instagrams this morning, and people are definitely cooking turkeys in their bus,
Well,
which is crazy.
listen, we do things differently.
And also, if you think I'm touching a raw ass turkey, that's not happening.
I thought we had a glass casserole container thing. Do we not?
That was when we were in our house, sir.
Oh, we don't have that anymore?
No.
Wow, this is going to be weird.
This is fine.
Whoa, that's a lot of green beans.
Yeah, it says 4 cups of green beans, so I don't know. I think I'll just do all of them. I didn't want you guys to see my really big load of dirty dishes sitting in my sink, so I'm just gonna hide it and drain my weird bean juice into a bowl. This grosses me out, but the outcome will be worth it.
Are you making it based off of how your mother makes it or anything?
No, I mean, you really just dump stuff together. One time I added, like, this recipe called for a bunch of cream to, like, add to the soup, and it made it awful. I might need a splash just so it's not, like, dry and weird, but yeah, don't do that. It looks so weird.
Oh, yeah.
Casserole's a weird concept, isn't it? I always put onions inside and on top.
I officially can only contribute 2 things to family gatherings, and that is Cole's famous 1-hour buttered carrots, because it takes me an hour to do it, even though it should only take you probably like 15 minutes to actually make it. And then the other thing is green bean casserole, and I don't know why I don't just make green bean casserole at all points of the year, because it's kind of one of those, I don't have a whole bunch of comfort foods, even though like I'm an emotional eater, but like green bean casserole is definitely a comfort food. Wow, you do a really good job of like making it all weird and smooth. Oh wow, we really did use the whole thing. Go for it. Don't pretend like you're not going to use the whole thing.
Did you think I wasn't?
Wow. Thank you, Frenches. Hashtag not sponsored.
Bye-bye, casserole.
How long do you do that?
30 minutes.
Wow.
How long do I do that?
Chef's
I already messed this up.
Chef's note.
Were all of you screaming at me? You're not supposed to put the onions on until like 5 minutes before it's done.
Because you want to stir all the goop together.
Do I take them off?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
We'll see how they do.
Yeah,
if
whatever.
they start to get too dark, then we'll take them off.
So again, don't put the crispy onions on top. You want to put it in the oven first. It's going to get all heated. You'll stir it up, then put the crispy onions on. Wow, I can't believe we messed that up. That's insane.
I literally have followed like 500 recipes in my life, and I still just won't read it. Like, I just won't read a recipe sometimes. I'm like, yeah, I totally know how to do this. Seems like a lot of stuffing, huh?
Yeah, is it going to expand?
Yeah. So let's think here. I think I need to do dishes. I need to wash that big pan.
Okay, we're going to go do dishes.
My mom, in her stuffing, which she makes the best stuffing ever, always put sausage in. Hers is really good without the sausage too, because the last several years she's just like made a special little side dish for me. But I figured, since we are obsessed with these apple sage field roast vegetarian dogs, that I would slice one of these up and put it in the stuffing.
Yeah, it was really good in our egg burritos this morning.
Yeah, wasn't it?
They come weirdly individually wrapped.
Yeah, they're kind of a pain, but I mean, not really. That took like 3 seconds.
Giving everyone a wide of the situation. Oh, wow.
So in addition to these, I'm going to add some leftover onion that I had from fajitas the other night, and mushrooms. And I feel like that's going to give it a lot of flavor. So
Oh, for sure.
excited about that. And then, of course, we're going to use vegetable broth instead of a beef or whatever other kinds of broths they make.
I particularly really favor horse broth, but they didn't have that available at the store. You got yourself some shrooms?
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to put all of these in there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
So you guys will have to let me know if you wash your mushrooms. Like, I typically do, but recently I kind of got sick of how the water just like totally ruins the mushrooms. They get really difficult to cook, so I don't think I'm going to wash them this time. I'll take my chances on whatever weirdness is on here.
Leave in the comments. Are we going to die? We got the expensive butter.
Dang, they asked for a whole stick of butter?
Yeah.
Do I put a whole stick of butter in here?
Why
That's
wouldn't you?
Crazy.
I thought it was going to be 9. It's a lot of dressing.
And just spit everywhere.
Like that
Okay,
box of,
well,
that's like for a family of 8.
should we do half of it?
I mean, look at it. It's like a cereal box.
Whatever. I'm making it all. It's Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's what it's for.
Right?
Gluttony. Let's do it. Up. Butter.
Oh, wow. Kobe. Is it Idahoan? Idahoan.
I don't know.
Idahoan.
Alright, we need... Don't confuse me right now. I don't need that.
Ooh.
Don't talk.
Ooh.
Cole used my liquid measuring cup for some kind of weird chemical, so I no longer have one.
It's for sea
and now
foam.
I get to use this for liquid, which is super fun. So I'm gonna get the water going for the mashed potatoes. Why is this so hot right now?
It's just those pots heat up quickly on the stovetop. Are you making 2 things of mashed potatoes?
Should I not?
Oh my god, this is crazy. We need friends. Someone come eat all of this with us.
Okay, I'll make one.
Oh.
Well, I have 2 cups of water in there, so we'll do this. Everything just looks so small when it's like, you know, in its thing.
You're better than this, Monica.
I always have the problem of never making enough food, so I don't know why you're complaining.
I'm not. I shouldn't be, at least.
All right. So we'll just make this one. I'll put this away.
We had replacement plastic knobs for our oven, but with the heat from cooking, it warped the plastic, so we don't have knobs now.
Our poor oven is looking so janky. It needs to be repainted because our cast iron has just totally scraped the silver paint off the top. It looks very sad, but it's functioning well, so.
If you've got the hookup on some old Wedgwood knobs, let us know.
Yeah, right. They're impossible to find.
Veggies in pot. Oh my god, it's smelling good.
Doesn't it smell so good? Just in that short amount of time, it got really smelly in here. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Oh no, she's delirious.
Oh no, she's dying of hunger.
Well, it was a great episode. Thanks for watching.
So I hate dry stuffing, and we're not having gravy. Sorry, Cole.
I'm so upset about it too.
Since we're not having gravy, I'm gonna add more vegetable broth than it calls for, because if the stuffing is dry, I'm gonna flip my lid. Oh yeah, see, these onions are fine. We got 5 minutes left and they're not burnt.
Great. I think it's more of just like to make sure like you're not going to burn your face and it's properly stirred and warm.
Okay. I cannot tell you how good it smells in here right now. Oh my god.
All right, so you get your frosted flakes.
What's weird about this is like it says herb seasoned, but like it doesn't look like they're seasoned at all.
I don't know why you're so against instant mashed potatoes.
I'm not like against it. It's just like they're just not as good as regular mashed potatoes, obviously.
Okay, we're going lights on.
Is that better?
Yeah, if you put those down, it'll get more light. Whoa, it's bright. Whoa!
Yay!
Green bean casserole.
I did a really good job of lining all this up properly. I think this stuffing doesn't need too much longer. Ooh. It's sizzling
Show us.
like it's warm, so
Cool.
that's so much. What was I thinking?
Oh no.
Oh no, we're gonna have so much food. Now, for my next magic trick, I am gonna turn flakes into mashed potatoes.
Awesome.
Ew, it's not even flakes, it's like powder.
Water is boiling.
Okay, it says take it off of the water.
Or off the heat.
Or off the heat, which is like, whatever, it's off the heat now.
Whoa, let me get in there.
I think I'm gonna add some cream to that, just to make it a better texture. I got this tiny little thing of milk, because we never drink regular milk.
No, that's weird.
I hate milk. I'm sorry, if you drink milk every day, like, you got some stuff to sort out.
You're doing it wrong.
It grosses me out. See, that looks better. It doesn't look like a total dry mess, does it?
They taste good.
Yeah.
I got a little tasty poo in.
So instead of 1.5 cups of vegetable broth, I'm gonna do 2.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving meal or item?
I mean, obviously, green bean casserole is like my go-to. Especially as a vegetarian, that's like typically one of the only things I can eat if I go to someone else's house. Unless it's Aunt Lisa.
Yeah.
And she makes me like a little whole pumpkin filled with like bread and cheese and mushrooms. I was gonna do that for a Tiny Bus Kitchen episode. Maybe I'll do that in the future.
I'm a big fan of all things potato, and usually somebody brings like that cheesy potato casserole.
Oh yeah, that's bomb.
Whoa.
Kathy makes that like corn casserole,
Yeah.
and like I don't really know what's in it, but that is really good.
I don't like crave that year round though, you know?
I don't, but when I have it, I'm like, this is good.
We are in Casa Grande, Arizona for the entire holiday season ahead. And this place has some of the most beautiful sunsets I have ever seen in my whole entire life. It also smells like cow shit at night. So
Just at night, though.
it's a love-hate relationship, but just kind of interesting facts about the area.
It was so nice of Cole to offer to do dishes after I make Thanksgiving dinner. Uh-huh. Yes. There are some really good recipes, I feel like, for vegan and vegetarian gravy out there.
There has to be.
I know there is, and I just am just now thinking about that, so.
I was under the impression that all of those like shitty instant gravies were all vegetarian.
Oh no, it's got dehydrated meat powder in it. So.
Oh wow. I mean, I guess most dressings, what?
Yeah.
I guess most stuffings that I've had have been oven baked, I guess.
Yeah, for sure.
So this will be different.
I think it'll be good though. As long as all of it hydrates.
Would you ever take that and finish it in the oven?
You could, yeah, if you wanted to like
Baked.
just get a little crispy edges on it.
Yeah.
I think that'd be good. But not in my house.
I do prefer if the Frenches get a little bit more crispier than this on top, but given the circumstances, I think it's fine.
I mean, you can throw it in there if you want.
It's okay. I'm not complaining. I'm really grateful.
They're pretty crispy, babe.
I'm very thankful for you, Monica.
Thank you. Thankful for you too. Love you.
Love you too. Wow, that was the most goopy shit ever. How's this looking?
I mean, it looks and smells like stuffing. Let's try it.
Ooh, it does smell good. I just got a whiff.
I mean, it tastes delicious.
Ooh, yeah, that field roast sausage is smelling real good.
Yeah. I think it's hydrated enough. Some of them are, some of them aren't. You know?
Yeah.
Maybe this one's kind of spongy, but whatever. We cut corners, so I'm glad that I didn't make 2 mashed potatoes.
Yeah, for real. I was like, she's not about to make both of those.
It like kind of feels like Thanksgiving now.
Yeah, it does.
It's so weird, like not being with.
It is
everyone
really
else.
strange
Isn't that
not being with
strange?
family. We do miss all of you.
Yeah, it just doesn't really feel like the holidays when you don't like. I don't know.
And it's weird because we're in Arizona and the weather has pretty much stayed like fall.
Yeah, I'm wearing a tank top right now,
Yeah, it's hot.
and it's the end of November.
It
It's
feels
amazing.
great outside, but because we're cooking in here, it's getting
Yeah,
warm.
it's warm in here.
I gotta get your food reaction.
I'm happy with the stuffing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How much did that stuffing cost?
It was more expensive than the other stuff. You gotta look, if you're vegetarian, you gotta read the box, because there's like some weird stuff in some of those stuffing kits. But it was like $3 or $4.
How you feeling about those potatoes?
I feel good about everything.
The milk really helped?
It did, yeah. It made it much smoother. Did you try the stuffing yet?
I haven't tried anything.
Okay. Besides the potatoes?
Those are really good. I mean, instant mashed potatoes. I'm just like,
The
I
cream
mean,
made a huge difference
I
in
love real mashed potatoes, but man, They're fine.
Up to par.
Now stuffing.
It's good, right? There's a couple pieces that are not hydrated enough, but
we've talked up those field roast, vegetarian, dogs? What do you call them?
yeah, they should really be sponsoring us because I talk about that all the time.
They're so good, but this is such a great sausage replacement too for a stuffing like this. It's genius.
Green bean casserole. I'm like eating as I'm filming because hungry. You like forget what it tastes like, don't you?
Yeah, the green bean casserole turned out just fine. If you make that same mistake, no worries. Ah, boy.
I am so full.
That was too much food. That was
a high calorie, high carb meal right there.
Yeah, that was all the sides. It was delicious, though.
It was. I feel like it's Thanksgiving now because I can't move.
About to go into a coma. What do you want to tell the people?
Thanks for watching and supporting our channel.
Yeah, I am thankful for all of you who have stumbled into our channel and have started following. I'm just excited. I really hope that we can make full-time travel a sustainable venture, and there's nothing I would rather do than to keep these videos coming for all of you, and
you guys are a part of that. So thanks.
And right now we're working this Christmas tree lot management position in order to keep our travels going into next year.
Yep.
And there's just so many adventures ahead. Happy holidays to you.
Okay.